if you are struggling to get your first payout and have never gotten a payout for you before, this video is for you. Or if you have gotten a payout and you're trying to go from 5K months to 50, 60, $100,000 months, this video is also for you. So let me break down the specific trading strategies that you should use to increase like payout chances, right? So most accounts, like if you have never passed an eval before, I don't think you should ever buy a 250K in my opinion. It is the least valuable, like percentage wise account, and it's not even that much cheaper. Like if you really want, like if you're just trying to get your first payout, what I recommend is either buy the cheapest 50K possible. Like what you could do is just buy one Apex end of day drawdown 50K, which is what, $35. So you're in with 35, and then if you pass it, it's 75, I believe, after you pass. I think that's what it is, but like that's 100 something. So that's actually not the cheapest. What I would do specifically, if I've never gotten a payout before and I was trying to get my first payout ever, I would go to Tradeify. I'm not going to draw it out for y'all. I'd go Tradeify and I'd get their 50K select accounts, right? I think they, with a 40% off discount, if you want to use my code, you can here. With a 40% discount, I think it runs you about $89, right? And then I would go the daily payout route, which allows you to take payouts once you go over the buffer, so you can take $1,000 a day, which is pretty. I mean, I feel like for someone that's never gotten a payout, I think this is one of the best accounts because it teaches discipline. Because the rules, you have to hit a 3K profit target, right? Like this is your target. And you have to have a 40% consistency. So this removes the reason for you to full port the account to try to pass it in 2 days. Like bare minimum, it has to take at least 3 days to pass. And honestly, for most of y'all, if you've never gotten a payout before, I want you to take even longer than this, right? So ideally, you get that 40%. So the max you can make of 3K is 1,200 in 1 day, right? And the max you can lose before you lose the account is 2K. So you have $2,000. So what I would do is risk 400 a trade. This would keep you in the consistency range, right? Especially, this is for specifically if you've never gotten a payout before. If you've gotten a payout before, yes, you can risk a little more, but I would figure out what your average RR is. We'll break down this later. We'll break down when we get over here, okay? That's for later in the video. If you want to skip forward in the video, you can. I don't know what time it's going to be, but you can skip forward if you're on this side. But for someone who's never gotten a payout before, risk 400. You have to lose 5 trades in a row. And I only want you to take 1 trade a day. Oh, okay. Kind of crusty, right? But you know what I'm saying, right? Take notes here. Like I want you to write this down on a piece of paper, and I want you to follow the system, right? Buy one of these accounts. Okay, don't buy 4 or 5, whatever. I made the mistake of doing that when I first started, and I was just losing a ton of money. You want to lose as little money as possible to then prove to yourself that you have the ability to be profitable and to succeed in the markets, right? $400, you have to lose 5 trades in a row to blow them. Take your time. Even if it takes you 2 weeks to pass, that's fine. Right now, you're trying to build the skill of day trading and continue to get better in the live market situations. This is exactly what I have my friend doing right now. I've taught him for like 2 months. I put him on game to like learn specific strategy stuff, and then I've been kind of trying to coach him through the transition of demo trading to then now having some pressure on the line where like emotions are tested, your discipline is tested, and you have to be locked in, right? So this is where this comes in, and it helps test your mentality, right? So when you're risking 400, and take your time until you can hit that 3K profit target. But this is what I want you to do. When you pass it, you're probably going to be amped up, right? If you want to just ride out, right, once it's passed, like if you want to just like go crazy, I'm gonna move this over. So if you still want to go crazy once you pass, I would still risk 400 as if nothing changed. But if you know yourself and like it's going to start stressing you out more, you could also go down to 250, which would give you what, 8 losses in a row? You could go down to 250 a trade, right? Until, and just run that up until you can. But, I mean, realistically, if you've passed this and like you did this well, you should do the exact same thing, risk 400 until, and then once the account's over 2100, but it would look like this. It'll be at 50 because it's a 50K, so it'll be 52 100. And anything above this number, like once you built this, above this, you can withdraw. So then you just go for 1K's max withdrawal. So I would just wait until this is, I mean, if it's your first payout, like if you get to here and then the next day you win, and let's say you win like 600, request that 600 instantly. And then this is when now you've proven to yourself, hey, I can actually trade in the live markets and I've gotten a payout. And it's verification to your brain, like this works. I can do this, right? So then where I'd go from this is when you go from maybe making with this, like with one account, I mean, depends how you trade. You can make anywhere from like 2 to 5,000, right? If you're going crazy, 2 to 5,000, If you can get 2, maybe even 3 payouts in a month, 2 to 5,000. But if you come over here, this is when we can start actually getting to the next level. So let's take this new scenario now, okay? You've proven it to yourself. You now have what I like to call like risk available, right? Or like risk capital, like you have built up money. So now we have 600 to play with, right? And some. Let's say you've made 5K, right? And this is, you fully put it aside. Like you're not just buying fun things for yourself yet. You're trying to scale this to where it can take over your life and you don't have to work a job anymore. That is the goal with day trading. Freedom from work, right? To where you can do what you want, enjoy life, be with your family, be with your wife, be with your kids, be with whatever, and just spend time and enjoy your seconds, enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? So how are we going to go from 5K to 10K to 20 to 50 to 100 and so on, right? Like how are you have to continue to scale and push yourself. Like there is going to be some mental, like every single time you jump here, there's going to be new emotions that you're not used to yet every single time, right? And like currently I'm on this one right here and I did back-to-back months and now I'm like in this stage and mentally I'm getting pooped on a little bit, right? But it's helping me grow to become stronger. I'm being set back to then hopefully jump back here. But let me show you how you get to scaling, right? So the first thing I would do is, let me remove this, just get this out of the way. So how I would scale is the first thing here in this scenario, right? So Tradeify has a max of 5 accounts. So that's the first thing I would do. I would get max allocated with 5 accounts. And how would I do this? Me personally, I risk 600, right? So I can only lose like what, 4? If that, like 3.5, I can lose in a row and not blow my accounts. I'm way more risk on, and I'm going for that 1,200 profit target every single day. Bang, bang, and then all I have to do, look, if I win 2 in a row, then I'm at 24, and then all I need is 600 to hit my goal, right? So like I'm trying to literally, I'm risking in a sense I'm either passing it in 3 days or I'm blowing it. But this is because I have the capital risk. Like it just makes sense time-wise and just how broken funding accounts are. Like I'm putting down $89 times 5, which is what? Let me do that real quick. 89 times 5, 445. So 450, right? To have the possibility to make 5K in one payout, right? And then say you get all the payouts as you can get before you get moved to live, 5 times 5, 25K. I'm risking $450 to make 25,000. Do you know how insane that is? I can blow 25,000 divided by 450. I could blow those accounts 55 times. 55 times before I'm like actually negative in profit. That is how broken fund accounts are, right? So that's the first thing I do. Max allocation with Tradeify, because that's what you were using over here. And their select accounts are broken. And also Tradeify has the best live accounts on the market as to date, like transfer wise. It's basically exactly what this is. Daily payouts whenever you want, but max unlimited payout. Like there's no payout cap. Also, another plug here, code Cayden, if you want to support me, get you 40% off. Right? But the reason I'm recommending this isn't because I'm sponsoring them. I'm glad I'm sponsored by them because they have the best accounts in the sense of the 40% consistency is kind of an L because I want to pass them as fast as possible, but it's worth the extra weight purely for their live accounts. Next thing I would do, drop your nuts on the table, buy 20 Apex accounts. This alone can make you 40K with one payout. If you can get one payout in a month, if you can build an account up $2,000 once, that's $40,000 broken. So you're bringing in with these 25K plus this. Just these two alone is going to be making you $65,000 a month. Just those two alone. Then where I'd go from here is I'd get alpha and I'd get their 50K premiums. I'd get 5 of them. But like this is how I'd scale. First I would get these and build until I made this much, right? And then it's getting a little cluttered here. And then I would get the Apexes, right? Run those up, get those passed, be working towards my first payout. And then maybe once I get this payout or like I get moved to live on Tradeify and I'm getting those accounts built up and I'm making money from those, you know, then I would get the alpha futures and there's 6K max. So you can get 30K payout. 6K times 5, you can get $30,000 if you're going for max payouts with those. So then you have these 3 accounts and like altogether you're sitting at basically 100,000, right? And then from here, what I would really do to scale, like once you start clearing these numbers is what I'm kind of waiting for, is I want to start dumping because, bro, $100,000, bro, I can live off right now. If I live super frugally, like way below my means with my wife in this apartment and all that, like I think we're like 4,000 to 5,000. Like if I'm going out to dinner a lot, let's just highball it, say I'm 10K. Let's just say I'm 10K a month. I'm not even anywhere near that, but let's just say that. You got 90K to play with, let's say. I mean, remove taxes. Let's just hit it with 70K extra. Okay? $70,000 extra. I would be just pumping that into a live account. I would get my live account. I would try to get a $100,000 live account. And I would be risking, this is my goal. I want to have a $100,000 live account, which this always keeps you in the game. Like you're never having to like, cause like you could blow these and you're going to have to pass them and might take you a week, you know, a couple days to get back. And then boom, might take a couple days to get back with alpha. And then maybe you blow the Tradeify accounts and you know, it's going to take you a little minute, right? Obviously you can continue to stack more and more and more like different firms. You can get My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader. Like you can get a bunch more and continue stacking this and go for $250,000 months. But my plan specifically is to completely, at some point, get away from these. I mean, still use these because they're absolutely insanely broken. But like mentally, bro, a little $100,000 account risks like 4,000 to 6,000 a trade. Like I have a 2RR, so I'd be making 8,000 to 12,000 in a day. And I could just withdraw that instantly, no hassle, straight to the bank account if I wanted it, and just run this up. And then honestly, I wouldn't do daily payouts with it. I would do like maybe every month I withdraw. Whatever I'm up for the month, I'll just take that out, put it in the pocket every single month, take it out every single month, take it out, and then invest that money, invest. Obviously, this is other financial. You should have your money in other places as well. But for this video specifically, this is kind of like the blueprint to first getting your first payout, then how I would go to stack these. And then also, I use a specific trade copier, but honestly, bro, to save you even more money, especially in the beginning, like with the 5 Tradeify and the 20 Apex, like they're both running off, like I would trade them off Tradeify. And honestly, bro, I would just have 2 tabs like this. And I would just enter, and I'd go back, set stop, set TP, set stop, set TP. Like, you can do it so fast to where, like, there's no reason to, like, pay for a trade copier at this part of your trading journey. Like, you can if you want to. Like, if you make $60,000, like, if you literally just want your life easier, yes, why not? But, like, when you're really just first starting getting off, like, you can double down on it. But the trade copier is extremely cozy. But this is the blueprint, guys. Like, this is all it is. But the key point here is don't try to make $50,000 your first month trading. Don't even try to make 10K. Like, don't come on here thinking you're just going to buy some prop firms and just rent them and make $10,000 just like that. It's not how it works, okay? You got to take your time, do what I said with risk 400 or less if you want to be even more de-risk. And, like, but honestly, guys, like, if 400 stresses you out, if this stresses you out and, like, you can't lose that $89, then don't trade, bro. Go pick up a job, save up money, work a side hustle, DoorDash on the side. Literally DoorDash on the side. Work your normal job, DoorDash on the side. And whatever extra money you have, use that for evals. And don't even think it exists, bro. Right? And then also, like, if you haven't put in the work demo trading to prove to yourself on demo for at least 2 months, like 1 to 3 months, preferably more, right? The more is better. 1 to 3 months of profitability. Like, at the end of it, like, you're making more than you're losing, right? And then also, like, if you can't, like, run a back test for, like, 6 months on a back testing software, whatever one you want to use, and, like, for 6 months, if it doesn't show that you're profitable, why are you even spending money? Like, you shouldn't even be here. You're not even here yet. You're literally at the, like, ultra learning stage. Obviously, trading's always a learning game, and I'm getting taught things every single day. But I have so much more market intuition, so much more, like, market knowledge and just things I have seen in the market and how it moves and how it plays out and just what it likes to do. And you're just not to that level yet, not trying to be rude, not trying to, like, put you down or anything, but just telling you, the truth. I don't want y'all to just lose a bunch of money because, like, you're going to end up, like, when I first started, I was DoorDashing and I built my credit card. It had like a 10K max. And I was DoorDashing. I wasn't even making, like, I literally had to pay $1,500 rent and food and gas and all that. Like, I was not clearing that much money. And I was basically just charging the card, betting on myself. And I was like, if we get to $10,000 on the credit card, I'm literally picking up a job. And I had it to $6,000. And then I got my first 4K payout month. And then I got another 4K month. And then I got another 4K month. And then I finally scaled some funded accounts. Like, I bought more funded accounts. And I made 38. And then I made 42. And then this month so far I made 16. So it's been absolutely a blessing. And trading can literally, your life can change literally in 3 to 6 months. If you actually follow your rules, follow your system, and just allow it to play out and give it time to play out. And I promise you, you will see the results. But first, you have to put in the time in the beginning. Like, you have to put in the time to learn the skill. You have to then be disciplined in the live markets. And to prove that you're disciplined in live markets, you have to trade like this. This prevents you from trying to full port. And then from there, I mean, go to stacking, get max allocated with Tradeify, get max allocated with Apex, get max allocated with Alpha. Start stacking a live account, start trading that with your funded accounts. And that's when you're really going to start seeing success from trading. Hopefully, guys, this video helped you out. Hopefully, I explained this well enough. Good luck on your trading career and your journey. It's going to be extremely difficult. It's going to be extremely tough. But if you actually put in the work to get there, you will be able to achieve this. God bless, guys, and keep putting in the work. And I'm going to turn this month around. We're going to go crazy. And yeah, guys, I've been grinding golf on the side. Let me get a sip. My mouth's dry. I'm absolutely falling in love with golf, guys. It's absolutely fun to have something to like train that you kind of suck at and like try to get really good with it. Kind of like when you're first getting into trading, like it's real dopamistic, and then like it's kind of boring to a point because it's like, oh, I just wake up and this and this. Especially like when you don't get a good setup or you take a loss, it's just like, just beats you up. But like golf right now, I'm so bad at it that I can like it feels good to be like sub average at golf because I've already seen how much I've improved at it, and that's like what gives me the drive and dopamine. Because like working out and stuff, like I mean, I've mastered working out. Like I've worked out so much, not mastered, but like it's kind of the point of like my trading career now, to where it's like I'm just picking up small little things or making small little tweaks. I don't really have to pour a lot of brain power into it. And then also social media has been extremely fun, grinding videos for y'all, making videos. It does suck when I lose and I have to get on here and be like, hi guys, this is the trade I took. I got slapped in the face. I suck at trading. I lost $600 a day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not enjoyable, but I know how much it helps to just be a real one and just to like show y'all like the honest truth. Like this month, guys, like, I mean, I probably spent $5,000 on evals. Spent a lot of money. Been pretty emotional last month. I'm talking about last month, not this month. This month has been whatever. But like this month has been like win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. But last month specifically struggled. Spent a lot of money on evals. Hopefully this month we can get max allocated again. By the end of this month, I'm hoping to be moved to live on Tradeify again. And yeah, guys, Apex messaged me the other day. They had a YouTube video. Should be getting moved to live with them here soon, which is nice because hopefully my trading I can start going on some streaks again right when I get those, so I can run up a bag with them. Yeah, guys, I'm just going to be working towards a payout, working towards continuing to get better at trading, continue to take better setups, continuing to improve, continue to pump out content for y'all, and just enjoying every second has been something I've been, grinding as well. It's like I've been trying not to let, like, the little things that happen in your day to really upset you, or like trading losses, or just, you kind of took a bad trade today, or like you took a stupid loss, or like I'm just not trying to let stuff like that really beat me down or really bring me down, or like, oh, blew another eval day, gotta buy more. Like I'm just not trying to let that like affect my mental, and just like no matter what, like I'm gonna go have a good day, I'm gonna go have a fun day, like I'm gonna go enjoy myself, and just gonna come back and keep putting in the work. Because as long as you put in the work, as long as you put in the effort, and you just do it for a long enough period of time, as long as you're not making the same mistakes over and over again, you're actually learning, then like you're gonna accomplish this. You're actually gonna accomplish this goal. But you have to be a little delusional in yourself and like fully like believe that you can do this and that you can make this work. I mean, it's weird that I'm literally sitting here right now, guys, just talking to my computer to y'all right now. Like I'm just sitting here yapping to the screen by myself in my living room right now, just chilling. I mean, boys and girls, whoever's watching this, like I really hope this impacts you, really hope this motivates you, really hope this can help you out. If you made it this far and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Trying to run it up to 1K and goal by the end of the year. Let's just say some crazy number like 50,000, something crazy, 10,000, 20,000. I don't care. I'll be happy with whatever. I'm going to keep making these videos regardless. I enjoy giving out this content. I enjoy being supportive. I enjoy showing how real day trading can be. When I started, I just saw like TJR and like all these people with millions of dollars flexing cars, not LARPing, but like actually living what they're doing what they're saying. It's just like, seemed so far from where I was to where it almost seemed unbelievable. But I just told myself that it's never going to work unless you believe in yourself that you can actually do it. Like, it's never going to happen unless you believe it's going to happen. And I remember being in the sauna at the gym one night, and I'm sitting there, and a guy comes in there, and he asked me, it was like something, he said, "What do you do for work?" He was like, "I see you in here like random times or whatever." And I was like, I literally just told him I day trade. I wasn't making money then. I knew that's what I was gonna do, but I was not making money from that. I was serving and door dashing, and I told him, "Hey, I'm a day trader." And he was like, "Dang, man, how'd you," like, he was like, he hyped me up a little bit and honestly like motivated me a little bit. But I was wanting, like, I'd get nervous to say that, but like, that's what I am. That's what I do. So like, I mentally had to become it, because mentally I wasn't a server. Mentally I wasn't a door dasher. That was a means to make money. And I was putting all that money into the skill that I wanted to do, the job I wanted to do, the career I wanted. And I mean, at times, guys, this can really beat you up. It can really bring you down, and it can be some of the hardest, like one of the hardest things you'll ever do in your entire life. But I promise you, it's worth it. Keep pushing, keep working hard, and just allow it to happen when it wants to happen. Don't put a timeline on it. Just allow it to happen when it wants to happen. It took me 3 years. I'm talking 3 years of failure, 3 years of some of the hardest days of my life. But looking back on it, I am so grateful I kept pushing, so grateful I went through with it, and so grateful I kept working. I hope y'all, I hope this motivates you. Like, light this fire up, bro. Wake up tomorrow. Be a dog tomorrow. Get everything you want to get done tomorrow. Don't be lazy. If you have something on your mind, go and do it. Get after it and become what you want to be, bro. Push yourself. Be you. Not what you want, not like what people want you to be. Be the truest form of yourself. Don't be what you think you need to be to then be cool. Don't be what you think you need to be to then have girls like you or whatever. Like, bro, just be you. And like, find joy in yourself and find joy in the process. And that's when you'll truly be happy. And that's when, living life will actually be something you enjoy, something you look forward to. Because honestly, guys, even the skill right here, trading, the making the money, like, yes, obviously now I'm in a different position and the money does help with stress. Like, I'm not going to say it doesn't. Yes, the money gives me free time to then go play golf and all this, and I'm very grateful for that. But really, guys, if you do not, like, be your truest form, your truest self, like, you're not going to have joy unless you are a joyful person. Like, you're not, it's meaningless. Like, if you read Ecclesiastes, Solomon, the man who had everything in this world, women, money, fame, leadership, everything, literally everything, said it is all meaningless. And there's only meaning in working hard, aka like being yourself, putting in the work, like not lying to yourself, being your truest self, and then enjoying the fruits of your labor that God gives you and enjoying yourself. So guys, that's all I have for y'all today. If y'all made it this far, thank you. I'll keep pumping these videos out. I think I'm gonna try to do these more often, these type of videos right here. This was honestly pretty motivating for myself, even to hear myself say those words to y'all. And guys, we're gonna get after it this year. We're gonna put in the work this year, and y'all got this. Keep working.